Okay. Over there. Put that there. And do we need lights? We've got camera. We've got audio. There we go. Ooh. I'm so sad. Right, so I'm over here, but my monitor's here. Let's just twizzle that around. I've got my little foldy thing. Okay. Put that there. Right. And of course, someone's just bought something. How lovely. Start the stream off strong. What's that? Oh, they bought that t-shirt. That's unusual. Oh. Weird. And they bought it full asking. It's not weird. It's a good t-shirt, but that's surprising that. I've just... Oh. Well, started off the stream strong. I've already got a sale. That's nice. It's a polo t-shirt, and I sold it for £19.99. Because I bought it, and I think I bought it for £2, and I thought if I put it up for 20, just short of 20, then I'll probably get an offer of like 15 or something. But no, it's gone full asking. That's what I like to see. Right. So yesterday was all about dolls and dragons. Today I'm going potty for pottery. I've got so much kind of like pottery stuff to do, and the really good stuff as well. Just put that there. Do you know what? I'm thirsty. Forgive me. I'm just going to have a drink. Oh. I've got my iced tea thing here. It's so nice and refreshing. I've never really been a big tea drinker, but then when it comes to iced tea, it's a whole new world. I've just become a right fan of it. Okay, so yeah, I've got these stuff is basically stuff from the auction still, and I got so much stuff for really low prices. I mean, oh wait, where's my thing? I've got my list here. So I got 3 boxes. They were like banana boxes, so they're more like trays. 3 mixed pottery to include jugs, planters, plates, and teapot and everything. So I got lots of stuff. Oh, hi, Chop Chop. You're right. Yeah, I got as soon as I went live, I got a sale. I think it's a good sign. I'm liking this streaming malarkey. I'm getting sales. Well, it's the year of the rabbit. It's the year of the rabbit, and I'm a rabbit. So, just saying, we signify prosperity, peace, and prosperity, and all that shenanigans, right? Yeah. So I've got a sale already. That's good. 20 quid. Yeah. So these, I got a load of plates in a tray, and it's not really why I got it. I mean, I just got it because it was like the volume of it. There was just so much stuff in these trays, and I got it for £2 plus 2. Was it £2? Yeah, £2 plus 2.20. That's all right, isn't it? And part of it was this Grindley stuff. Grindley, such like just a miserable name, but yeah, it's this Grindley stuff, and it's they're not proper, they're like transfers, but the bowls are quite thick and good. And I've got this as well, a little teapot, a little what's it? Plus, I got 11 of them. 11. So I'm thinking I might do a set of 6 and then individual 5s. I don't know. So I can have like, say, 2 separate. Think I'm a rabbit. Is this our year? Well, I think it might be. But it's weird because I didn't realise it was the year of the rabbit until like I was looking on Insta, and then I saw that thing. I was like, oh, it's the year of the rabbit. I've known I'm a rabbit. I've known I'm a rabbit. For forever, basically. And I know I'm a fire rabbit. So yeah, apparently it's creativity and prosperity, which is nice, but impatient at times, and fearless, but sometimes fearful, which is probably the best oxymoron you can, describe me as. Fearless, but sometimes fearful. Me, myself, and hi. Is that hi there? Hi there. Me, myself, and I. Is that secretly Jim Carrey? If I actually get caught a celebrity network checking? Yeah, so I've got lots of pottery to get through. Lots of like little bits of stuff as well. So I did quite a bit of listing yesterday. I'd listed 10 things altogether, and then I did a further, I think it was like 7 or 8 things during the evening. I watched Happy Valley, like this TV show. I'm obsessed. And I was like listing like that, and I had to check my listings because I was afraid that I made a mistake. So now I've let's get my phone out. Oh. Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of picturing, and I've got a couple of things that I've already pictured today because I've done all my taxes as well. All my taxes for the year I've done. I'm so pleased. I just wanted to get it done and out of the way because it is like it kind of just kind of like weigh on you. But like I've done it, I've paid it. I've paid it. It's all done. Just in time as well because it's the 31st, isn't it? But it takes like a couple of days for it to, process. So yeah, right. So start with this plate. I'm going to do 5 individuals and then a set of 6. I'll do the set of 6 later. But yeah, I watched as well earlier today. The Oscar nominations. I watched that, and then I watched straight after. I watched that After Sun with the Irish guy Paul Mescal, who's been nominated, and it's all right actually. It's not bad. It's a bit sad, but it's a very good film. It's a very sweet film. Not a lot happens in it, but it's about like father-daughter relationship. And it's currently free on this streaming service called Mubi, Mubi, and they do a lot of international and independent cinema. And at the moment, there's lots of stuff on that, and they're always changing. Every month, there's something new on and everything. But they've got The Decision to Leave, which is I think it's a Korean film that was meant to be nominated but wasn't. It's a bit of a drama. Where did I put it? There it is. So I'm going to watch that later as well. I've just moved my thing. See, this is the issue now. Aha. Because I've got loads of paper like stuck there because I was doing my taxes, it's all like piled up, and if I move it, that's it. It's like confetti. So yeah, I'm going to have to file that away so it's all ready for when I get audited. Not my checking. By the way, I just want to ask, how's my sound doing? Because I'm using my microphone. You can see it's just there. And it's a bit further away. I just wanted to check if everything's all right. Like you can hear me okay. Okay. I think that's done now. Working? So that's working. Yes. Right. I'll put that down there. Ooh. Forgive me. How is everybody anyway? Are we all doing okay this lovely Tuesday afternoon? Or evening, should I say? I was on the phone because I had to check something with the tax man. So they've got this number and everything. Well, first you say all the answers are on our website. No, they're not, or else I wouldn't be wanting to ring. So I checked the website, and then I tried to check, like, see if they've got social media, ask something. I tried, they don't. So I had to basically call them up, and I was on the phone for 46 minutes, and I was like, it's like, oh my god, I'm waiting ages, and they're like, hello, welcome to it, and I was like, oh, sorry. Let's put this here. Yeah, but I only needed like one question. I was on the phone for like 10 seconds. I was like, does this mean this? And they said, yeah. I was like, right, that's all I wanted to know. Let's say I bought some stock today, asked for a receipt. Lady said we did. Was it from a charity shop? Because legally they have to give a receipt for a purchase. Like that's the law. Me, myself, and I'm in a chapter. Super C's 666. Hi, hello. How are you? I just call you Super C's because I think if I call you 666, I'll get a bit kind of like get a bit para. What's that? RSPCA. I got one in the end. So what did she write it out, or did the manager come out or something? We don't do receipts. I mean, I've never heard of such a thing. I have had a charity shop give me the wrong receipt. They've given me. I paid by card, and they gave me a receipt. The merchant receipt, and that means that if you don't have an itemized one, or your customer, you can't bring your stuff back. And I had lots of clothing, and I was like, if there's something wrong with it, it's like if it was like stuff like this, it's okay because it's not that bad, depending on what you bought, paid it for it. But like I had some clothing, I was like, if there's something like wrong with it. Anyway, so I said, "Can I have an item?" And she was like, "Same thing." It was like, "That's the right one." I was like, "No, it's not. It's the merchant one. That's for you. Like, you're meant to put that in your till, and we're meant to have the other." One." And she was like, "Oh, like that." And I think she realised then what she did wrong, and she did swap it out. To be fair, and I did get it in the end because it means you can't take anything back otherwise. She had a long roll out the machine. She just tore mine off. It can happen. Right. I've got this thermos. Did I show you this thermos? I got it from the car boot. I've got two from the car boot, actually. Got two thermoses for £1 each. And they don't go for much, but I've got a bit of a thing about picking them up. I do pick them up quite a lot. But I did find, here's the thing, you find one thing that's like really good, and then you keep picking it up even though like the bubble pops, so you know what I mean, like it's not as popular anymore. That's what I need. Oh bugger. There we go. Yeah, I've got these little screen wipe things that I've been using because they're not as like harsh. However, I've been using these floor wipes to give me like ceramic stuff and like plate stuff, like a bit of a once going over, and it seems to be working. It's strong enough. Like they do seem to have a bit more chemicals on it, but it just seems to kind of like spruce them up a wee bit. Like I'm not expecting this to come out brand new, however, because it is like rusted, because it's from like the 60s. But just picking up all the naff stuff. I mean, look at that. It's making it a bit more presentable, I think is the word. We all need a bit of a spruce now and then, don't we? I think there is an actual like tutorial on YouTube where you can get like, plastic that was white from like the 70s and 80s and stuff, and it's aged, and you can actually get it like spruced up. There we go. Evening, Chica. How are you? All the regular crew back again. I'm doing all right. I was just saying I've done all my taxes today. So I was on the phone to the taxman for near on an hour. It was like 40 odd minutes. But then after that, I was exhausted, like emotionally. I was like, oh. And then I was like, I had a bit of a battle with my bank because of the amount that I needed to send off. I've got like a separate bank account where I put, but you know, your transactions, everything. I put all that kind of stuff through, and it wouldn't pay the thing. And I was like, oh my god! So I was trying to transfer it into my other bank account, and it worked. And then I had to pay with my other bank account because for some reason it wouldn't pay the tax man. I was like, what? Weird. So yeah, it was a bit of a day, a bit of an emotional day when it came to taxes. It usually is, isn't it? I mean, just look at the Denise Harvey. Someone who doesn't pay his taxes. Apparently, it's just a misstep, but for us, it's a criminal conviction. Just saying, that's my soapbox. Soapbox over. That's it. Bleach in water. Put it in a plastic bag. Put the white plastic in it in the garden. Really? Does that work? In the sunlight brings it back, but it stinks of bleach. Ah, that's an interesting one. Because that's one you can just. It'd be weird if the neighbours look outside and there's just like little bags of weird stuff, bleach stuff. They'll think I'm like Jeffrey Dahmer or something. Don't even say it. Right, that one's done. That one's ready, I think. It's just a little bit. I mean, it's like nearly 60 years old. I think it is 60. I think it was done in like the 60s, 70s, this one. Yeah, I think it is. But it's still really clean on the inside. I've washed it on the inside. It's just the outside that needed a bit of a spruce. Right. Let's do them, and I'll do those bowls. And I'll get that on. What's everyone listing tonight then? Or are you just lurking in about? Are you just like milling about? That's what I do sometimes. I just like having things on in the background. Oh, I've done that upside down. There we go. Load of plushes. Yay! I like my plushes. If you know me, you know I like my plushes. What kind of plush is it? Is it the Disney Fair? Can't go wrong with a bit of Diz. Right. Yeah. Why not? I bought some African tribal stuff listed out. Ooh, nice. I saw some, you know, the famous, what's it, the Hawaiian, is it Hawaiian? The tiki faces that everyone's going on about at the moment. I see, like, is it John Luke who's put up some stuff like that? And they seem to be going low. I saw some at the car boot, but they weren't indoor ones. They were like planters, and they were like from that shop. What's it called? You know, the shop where you can buy like loads of stuff. So like the like homeware stuff. When they say, "Oh, hand carved," and it's like, is it hand carved or is it just laser carved? Yeah, so I passed on it. I was like, maybe not. I'm gonna put these two bowls up together. Cornfield. Oh. Okay then. Cottage in a cornfield. Oh, that's one for the keywords. Tiki, get on that. Good for going. Oh, really? Oh, I saw it in the car boot as well. I hope they're back next week. They better have be. Yeah, and I've got another Bolo video coming later on this week, and I've got another video that I filmed earlier that I'm going to be doing because I didn't go out today. I didn't do anything. I just kind of stayed in, did my taxes like a good little boy. Get on that good for garden pub shed. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got like a couple of vids that I need to edit. I've got like 4 in the bag. I just need to edit them. They take ages. Here's us me thinking like, oh, it's not easy. It's not. It's pretty hard. Right, put that there. Put that there. Measure. Okay. So that's those things done. Okay, so these I got. These were on their own. I got them one lot for £5, one lot for £8, but then the premiums were £2 each. So, I don't know how much. It turned out it was about £17, I think, altogether. Or yeah, it was £17. And the Royal Dalton, and they've got that. It's called Regalia, and they've got they're really nice. They're lovely. Like they're still quite contemporary. Like I can see people buying them, for like dinner parties and stuff. Vintage picnic, camping on the flask keywords. Yeah. That's good. I've got this one. This is more of like a soup pot. It's huge. Or it might just be like a litre one. Yeah, it looks like it. Right. Yeah, I did a large chunk of those dolls yesterday. I'm like, oh. And I've wrapped them up and I've put them out of the way. I also got this in that £2 bundle of trays. There was 3 trays and I got this, and it's an Ainsley, and this one is sold for £20 without the lid, and this has a lid, although it's a utensil, so I don't think this is the lid for it, although it does fit rather nicely. I don't know. Strange. Here we go. Here's that Regalia coffee pot. It does have its lid. It's somewhere underneath there. I need to give that a wipe later. But they're in good nick. And usually the gold rims fade after time. But no, it's pretty good. I do laugh when people put stuff up for auction. And unless you're trying to get rid of it, fair enough. But like people put stuff up for auction, it's like, it's worth like 20 odd quid and it goes for like £1. I'm like, why? But then again, if you just want to get rid, can't complain. In fact, no, I'm going to leave them till later because I've got this one to do. I'm going to my storage unit tomorrow. That lid reminds me, look out for wooden plinths. They sell well in bundle. For what? Wooden plinths? Like this? Get this clean. I'll do this one. Yeah, I'm going to lock up, so I'm going to storage unit. So I want to get all the big clunky stuff. Like the bit that I'm just like falling over and get them out of the way, get them done, get them out of the way in the storage unit. And plus then they're online, they're not wasting space or time here. And then I can focus on all the other stuff because it's getting cleaner, it's getting smaller. Yes, like that, but what figures go? Oh, I get you. Yeah. It's the same as like you can get wooden plate holders as well, like the stands. And I know what you mean now, like yeah. Because loads of people are into like displaying their things, aren't they? I mean, they always have been, but at the moment, people do it for like video games and stuff, and toys and stuff like that. There we go. Done. Yeah, I don't know whether to watch that Korean film or that whatchamacallit, the Banshees one, the Irish one. That's on Disney at the moment. Oh my god, I watched The Menu the other day. Oh my god, I'm not watching that again. I mean, it's good. I liked it. It was very kind of like, but you know, it was a bit kind of like a bit intense. Let's just put it that way. Because you know what's going to happen. It's just like, oh my god. Ooh. There we go. I'll put that on and keep that on. Might protect the room a little bit. Okay. I'm going to do these as well. These hat boxes. Got these hat boxes if you recognise them from my other video. That I did. Ages ago. They've been sat here for ages. These ones. They've got nothing in them. I've listed the other thing. I had a watcher on one of the hats and I was like, oh, just had a Facebook sale, see if they turn up tomorrow. Well, that's it, isn't it? That's the trouble with Facebook Marketplace. There's no kind of like accountability. But it happens. Some people swear. I mean, it's free fees at the end of the day. But I don't sell on Facebook Marketplace mainly because it's like I'm not the only one living at this address. So it's, I think, I don't know. I feel a bit uneasy giving like people my address unless I had like a business address or like I can say, oh, meet at the Sainsbury's. Go meet at the Sainsbury's car park and I'll have it there. Then you never know. They might just say, yeah, and then they don't turn up. Where's that one? Ah, there we go. Whew. Right. That was 10. I'm going to put the smaller one inside the bigger one because I'm clever like that. Right. It's a shame they don't have any maker's marks on these. They just look like... Very cute. I got... am I right in thinking that's like an Indian kind of pattern? What do you think? Just got tissue in there. Kind of cool. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I think tomorrow, after I've been to my storage unit to pick up my orders, I'm going to a charity shop that I haven't been to in ages and used to be a really good honey hole. Like when I used to live near there, I used to go there all the time. This is before I even started reselling professionally. Professionally. Yeah, it fits perfectly. Cool. Right, that's done. Right, so now I'm actually going to list stuff from the pictures. Right. Okay, I'm just going to move the microphone now.